Okay, so first story on my YouTube channel because I have entirely too much time on my hands and too many funny things that I think are hilarious, so I'm just going to share them. So hopefully that you're not expecting some fancy video editing because I have no idea how to do that. The quality of this video is terrible. Like, this is so grainy. I have a lamp on behind my computer so that you can even see my face. So, anywho. Recently, I decided to reestablish Tinder on my phone because I was like, you know what? I am bored. Let's be real. I sit at work and do nothing all day, and other people are at work and they can't actually answer, so I have no one to talk to. So I download Tinder because it provides me comedic relief, and hopefully now it'll provide you comedic relief because I swear I found the weirdest people within like 2 hours of re-downloading it. Tinder Travesty number 1. Okay. This dude, I have something about chicken nuggets in my bio, so this dude's like, hey, if I like take you out to chicken nuggets, can we be friends? And I was like, yeah, obviously. Like, I'm not going to say no to some free chicken nuggets. I'm trying to pull it up so that I can read exactly what he said. So we're having like this whole conversation just strictly about chicken nuggets, and this guy starts to try and tell me that I'm like a chicken nugget imposter. What? All because I said that I only dip my nuggets in ketchup. Sorry that I'm a one sauce kind of girl. Didn't know that was illegal, but no. He's like, not even barbecue? And I was like, no, get your barbecue up on my nuggets. Ew. Anywho. So he tries to tell me that I'm not a real chicken nugget lover, and like that just grinds my gears because any of you watching this actually know me, then you know that I'm super obsessed with chicken nuggets, and like obviously I know what I'm doing. So yeah, left him real quick. On to the next one. Tinder weirdo number 2. This guy starts off the conversation by saying, you made a great choice. And I'm like, who are you? Like, who do you think you are? This, like, what? Bye. But then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to see where this dude's going with this, right? So he starts talking and he's like, oh, I've done this a million times before. Trust me, I know how to win a woman. Like, you don't have to, like, give up so easily. And I'm like, dude, all I did was say hi. Like, chill. Then he's like, let's play a game. I knew exactly where this was freaking headed, but I was like, okay. So we play 20 questions. Surprise. You didn't see that coming. I'm sorry. First, it's like super chill. He's like, where are you from? What are you studying? Blee, blee, blue. And I just was being super boring. And I was like, I would answer and then be like, what about you? Like, that was my question. And then he's like, now we're going to step it up a notch. Like, oh, and I was like, oh God, I don't know if I'm ready. So then he's like, when's the last time that you like really made a fool of yourself? And I was like, last weekend, yesterday, just now. So he replies with, oh, I've got a really good one. Just wait, like, but I'll let you go first. And I was like, okay. So then I like told him about this time that I just was like, I don't know. I don't even remember what I said. He then says, yeah, mine's not really that cool, but I did kiss a guy once last week. No regrets. And I'm like, what? What? Sorry. I'm just like, no, man, that's not that. Mine was like here, and then yours was like off the screen. Weird. Okay. Unfortunately, my boredom got the best of me, and I kept talking to this guy. 2 minutes later, we're talking about how his little sister, who is 10 years younger than him, that's an age gap, bit his nipple one time. He's telling me about this, like, on his own free will. He's like, yeah, one time she got real weird. She, like, bit my nipple, and she, like, actually ripped a hole through my shirt. And I was like, what? What? How is this? Why are you telling, like, who? That's not how you flirt with someone. That's weird. Like, so yeah, I was like, that's my sign. I'm gonna just take the next left out of that one. Then we meet Tinder dude number 3. What's behind door number 3? the weirdest one of all. Known this guy for 2 hours. He seems super chill, super nice. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Yeah, you can have my Snapchat. Like, let's Snapchat. He was pretty cute. So we're Snapchatting back and forth, snapping the chat. And then it's like, I don't know, it's like 10 o'clock. I'm getting ready for bed because I'm like tired. And he's like, yeah, I'm getting ready for bed too, but I probably won't be sleeping. And I was like, okay. And he's like, I don't really know you that well, but I'm going to tell you why. And I was like, oh, please don't. I was like, this isn't my job. Why do you people think you can tell me things? This has never worked out for me in the past. What does he do? He tells me his deep-seated childhood trauma from when he was 2. And I don't know if I should share or not, because I don't know. I don't know. He's probably never going to find this. Anywho. So he's like, yeah, I don't really sleep that often because when I was 2, I saw my nanny shake my little brother and he was only like 6 months old. And I was like, oh my God. Like, first of all, my heart, because that's just wrong. Like, sidebar, if you don't want to handle children and you don't have the patience for it, just don't do it. Unsidebar. I was like, wow, that's really terrible. Like, I didn't really know what to say. I don't know this guy. Like, I have no experience in deep-seated childhood trauma. I'm like, you should probably be telling this to a therapist, of which I am not. So, I got nothing for you. So I was like, oh, man, I'm sorry. And he's like, yeah, she didn't even get any jail time. It's so stupid. And I was like, that is pretty lame. Like, she probably should have gone to jail for that. Just saying. And then he's like, yeah, but then it pretty much wrecked her life. And like 5 years ago, she got into a drunk. She like rolled her car because she was drunk and she died. So, karma. And I was like, okay. What? I'm like, I don't know her. So I'm not going to be like, yeah, she totally deserved it. Like, you probably shouldn't shake a baby, but I'm not saying that's like cause for you to like wreck your car and die. What? And I was like, man, life's crazy. Like, what do you respond to this? I've known him for 4 hours. So I just kind of like stopped answering. And then he texted me back 3 times. Yeah. So I think I learned my lesson with Tinder. I'm going to be a little bit more careful on who I swipe right. And if they start talking weird, I need to not let my boredom get the best of me. And I need to skirt out of there before that happens. Because it was just weird. I think the weirdos are taking over Tinder, and I don't like it. Bring back the hot guys with the shirtless washboard ab pics. That's what I want to see. Anyways, bye.